Time for What Are the Odds as Moose rejoins us. Posted right now for Sam Darnold is an over-under set at 3,600.5 for passing yards this season. Moose, do you expect a big jump for Darnold in year 3?
Yeah, I do, Jonas. And listen, even though I'm not the biggest of fans of Adam Gase as a play caller, as a head coach, and designing an offense, Jonas, it's time for Darnold to show the promise that we all saw at USC, right? And we can excuse year 2 after mono and getting diagnosed with that early on in the season, and it was kind of a lost year. And you can downgrade the Jets' weapons on the outside, but the offensive line's going to be a lot better. He should be able to lean on Le'Veon Bell. Bell's a great receiver coming out of the backfield. You've got 2 very good tight ends. I love Jamison Crowder in the slot as a receiver, and we'll see exactly what the rookie and Perriman can do on the outside as well. There's enough there for Sam Darnold. And here's the other thing, Jonas. If you're a franchise quarterback, here's how you're defined. You're able to elevate everybody else around you as playmakers. You really are. I mean, I understand it's great to play with great players. I'm not telling you the Jets have a great wide receivers, but I'm telling you this, Sam Darnold needs to take a significant step forward in year 3.
Moose, we saw throughout his career, his college career, when you protected him, he was effective. When you didn't protect him, he struggled a little bit. We know how rough the Jets' offensive line was a year ago, and you make mention of the fact that it should be greatly improved this year. I mean, do you see that allowing Darnold to really settle in?
Yeah, Jonas, I think it's an excellent point. And you and I were talking about in the SNY newsroom during the Jet season a year ago. I think that's very fair. And that should help out the ground game as well. And you're right. When you look at Sam Darnold at USC, go back to that year in which he started in the Rose Bowl against Penn State and really stamped him as a collegiate football star. That offensive line was really good for the Trojans that year. And he had a good year and a really good year throwing the football. And I think when he feels comfortable in that pocket, that enables him to step up. We know he has the elusive ability in the legs to be able to elude the pass rush as well and get away from some of those bad mistakes and bad throwing mistakes that he's made at times when he's felt rushed in the pocket. I think the offensive line is going to be a big-time key, and I think you're going to see a big-time year from Darnold.
Let me tell you, Moose, you and I not always on the same page, very much on the same page on this topic.